quotes, if they were already, if they were actually already debunked, like that's bad, dude. That's bad for you, dude. Especially since like a couple times he by the way, not to mention the couple times that he brought up some shit that like really looks bad on him. The fact that he brought up Afghanistan was wild to me, dude. That was wild. It's like 100-0 Trump's favor. Oh, fuck, man. It's crazy. Biden seemed to do a very good job fact checking before the debate. Yeah, I know. I know. Constituents don't care. No, yeah, they don't go fuck. I mean, like to be fair, it's like this debate isn't really going to change much except for like people are actually going to see, like people should be seeing at this point that this dude clearly can't fucking think. Like it's crazy, man. Like he can barely string a sentence together. I kind of feel bad for him. I would feel bad for him if you know. Anyway. It's crazy, dude. Wonder if Biden's wearing his super special Depends. What I'm wondering is at that exact moment that Diz dropped that awkward fart sound redeem, if Biden actually shit his pants at that exact moment. Biden had to bring up Afghanistan first, control the narrative because they knew that Trump would bring it up. Yeah, but that's such a bad strat though, because it was so bad, dude. Because most of these things have to do with the average guy, aside from the vets being mentioned. So the economy is absolutely awful. I mean, guys, I'm paying an insane amount for my mortgage. Like I pay for a mortgage, it's fucking absolutely like like most people would like lose sleep if they found out that their mortgage was going to be the price that I pay. To be serious, there's a large population of Americans that don't care about Biden being inadequate for office. They just believe that they hear about Trump without proof. So yeah, exactly. But it's good. That's why these are good, because like they can actually hear it from him. But like I have seen them cut off Trump once. They cut him off in mid-sentence one time. Which you know, I don't know how many times have you guys been noticing? Have they ever given Trump the last word in this whole debate yet? I think last word went to Biden every time so far. I wasn't actually keeping track, but like I'm trying to remember if he got the last word in any of the topics. I don't think he did. Biden every time? Okay, yes, they're giving Biden the last word every time. That makes sense. Barely mentioned actual plans though. So the mudslinging is true, but like I think are we back? Shit.
Welcome back to the CNN
We're back.
presidential debate live from Georgia.
Seems like it, yeah.
Let's talk about persistent challenges you both faced in your first terms, and you'd certainly face.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude.
You twist that dick! Twist his dick!
Presidency, black
Twist his
families
dick!
still earn far less than white families. Black mothers are still 3 times more
Okay, this is
likely
for
to
this is
die of
unemployment
pregnancy-related causes.
or what is this?
And black Americans are imprisoned at 5 times the rate of white Americans. What do you say to black voters who are disappointed that you haven't made more progress?
They acknowledge they made a lot of progress, number one. The fact of the matter is there are more small black businesses that have been started than any time in history. Number two, the wages of black unemployment is the lowest level it's been in a long, long time. Number three, we're providing housing for black Americans and dealing with the segregation that exists among these corporations that collude to keep people out of their houses.
Gotta be not true. The
In addition
business
to
part,
that,
yeah.
We find that the impact of
Biden's supposed to do damn things. Swing the votes. Yeah, exactly.
choice that black families have to make relative to child care is incredibly difficult. When we did the first major piece of legislation in the past, I was able to reduce black child care costs. I cut them in half. We got to make sure we provide for child care costs. We got to make sure, because when you provide those child care protections, you increase economic growth because more people can be in the job market.
Or it's a bag of
So
phone.
there's more to be done, considerably more to be done. But we've done a great deal so far, and I'm not letting up, and they know it.
You have 49 seconds left. What do you say to black voters who are disappointed with the progress so far?
I say I don't blame them for being disappointed. Inflation is still hurting them badly. For example, I provided for the idea that any black family, first-time home buyer, should get a $10,000 tax credit to be able to buy their first home so they can get started. I made sure that we're in a situation where all those black families and those black individuals who provided had to take out student loans that were ballooning, that if they were engaged in nursing, doctor, and anything having to do with volunteerism, if they paid their bills for 10 years on their student debt, all the rest was forgiven after 10 years. Millions have benefited from that. And we're going to do a whole
He's even saying? I don't think he knows.
black families.
Thank
How
you.
does that make any
President Trump.
sense?
And he caused the inflation. He's blaming inflation, and he's right. It's been very bad. He caused the inflation, and it's killing black families and Hispanic families and just about everybody.
He's blaming
It's killing
inflation. He
people.
caused
They
it.
can't buy groceries anymore.
Bro.
You look at the cost of food where it's doubled and tripled and quadrupled. They can't live. They're not living anymore. He caused this inflation. I gave him a country with essentially no inflation. It was perfect. It was so good. All he had to do is leave it alone. He destroyed it with his
Match.
Green New scam and all this money that's being thrown out the window. He caused inflation. As sure as you're sitting there, the fact is that his big kill on the black people is the millions of people that he's allowed to come in through the border. They're taking black jobs now, and it could be 18, it could be 19, and even 20 million people.
Bit of a stretch,
They're
but
taking
okay.
black jobs, and they're taking
Okay.
Hispanic jobs, and you haven't seen it yet, but you're going to see something that's going to be the worst in our history.
Thank you. President Biden?
There was no inflation when I became president. You know why? The economy was flat on its back. 15% unemployment. He decimated the economy, absolutely decimated the economy. That's why there was
That doesn't
no
make any sense.
at the time. There were no jobs. We provided thousands and millions of jobs for individuals who are in all communities, including minority communities. We made sure
Yo, he's
that they have health
straight up.
insurance.
Wow, this guy's
We have
crazy.
covered-
Yeah.
The ACA has increased.
Is this
made sure
a
that
peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Yeah.
$8,000
Same,
per
fuck.
person in a family to get written off for health care. But this guy wants to eliminate that. They tried 50 times. He wants to get rid of the ACA again, and they're going to try again if they win. You find ourselves in a position where the idea that we're not doing any, we
Not
put
the
more police on the
translate.
street than any administration has. He wants to cut the cops. We're providing for equity and making sure people have a shot to make it. There's a lot going on, but in inflation, he caused it by his tremendous malfeasance in the way he handled the pandemic.
Thank you. Another persistent challenge.
His
is
what?
the
His
climate
tremendous
crisis.
what?
2023 was the hottest year in recorded history, and communities across the country are confronting the devastating effects of extreme heat, intensifying wildfires, stronger hurricanes, and rising sea levels. Former President Trump, you've vowed to end your opponent's climate initiatives, but will you take any action as president to slow the climate crisis?
Well, let me just go back to what
Climate
you said
crisis.
about the police, how close the police are to him. Almost every police group in the nation from every state is supporting Donald J. Trump. Almost every police group. And what he's done to the black population is horrible, including the fact that for 10 years he called them super predators. We can't, in the 1990s, we can't forget that. Super predators was his name, and he called it to them for 10, and they've taken great offense at it, and now they see it happening. But when they see what I did for criminal justice reform and for the historically black colleges and universities, where I funded them and got them all funded, and the opportunity zones with Tim, as you know, Tim Scott was incredible. He did a great job. Great senator from South
I'm seeing your
Carolina.
comments, guys.
He came to me with the idea. and
I'm
it was
just
a
trying
great
not to
idea.
talk
It's one
over
of the
this.
most
They're
successful
pretty funny,
economic
though.
development acts ever in the country. Opportunity zones, and the biggest beneficiary are blacks, and that's why we have the best numbers with them in maybe ever. They're saying ever. I read this morning where ever the best numbers.
Also, he's a mouth
lost
breather.
Much of the black population.
Literal
Because
mouth
he's done a
breather.
horrible job for black people. He's also done a horrible job for Hispanics. But wait till you see these millions of people pouring into our country, and they're going to take the jobs, and it's already started, and you haven't seen anything yet. It's a disaster.
You 38 seconds left. President Trump, will you take any action as president to slow the climate crisis?
So I want absolutely immaculate clean water, and I want absolutely clean air, and we had it. We had H2O. We had the best numbers ever, and we were using
high quality
all forms
H2O
of energy, all forms, everything. And yet, during my 4 years, I had the best environmental numbers ever. And my top environmental people gave me that statistic just before I walked on the stage, actually.
Something asked about climate change was like, I'm going to have the last word even try to take away from it. Yeah, exactly.
That anything he said is true. I passed the most extensive climate change legislation in history. We find ourselves, and by the way, black colleges. I came up with $15 billion for HBCUs, historic black universities and colleges, because they don't have those. They don't have the kind of contributors that they have to build these laboratories and the like. Any black student is capable in college.
Is this still climate? What is this?
They just don't have the money, but now they'll be able to get those jobs in high tech. We're in a situation where the idea that he is claiming to have done something that had the cleanest water, he hadn't done a damn thing with the environment. He pulled out of the Paris Peace Accord, Climate Accord. I immediately joined it because if we reach 1.5 degrees Celsius at any one point, there's no way back. The only existential threat to humanity is climate change, and he didn't do a damn thing about it. He wants to undo all that I've done.
The Paris Accord was going to cost us $1 trillion, and China nothing, and Russia nothing, and India nothing. It was a ripoff of the United States. And I ended it because I didn't want to waste that money.
And that's that shit that people want.
The only ones. It was costing us money. Nobody else was paying into it, and it was a disaster.
That's that shit people want, dude.
Just now, I'll give you an example. I heard him say before insulin. I'm the one that got the insulin down for the seniors.
I'm glad he brought that up.
Seniors. What he's doing is destroying all of our medical programs because the migrants coming in, they want everybody. And look, I have the biggest heart on the stage. I guarantee you that. And I want to take care of people. But we're destroying our country. They're taking over our schools, our hospitals, and they're going to be taking over Social Security. He is destroying Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
The idea is that we, in fact, we were the only ones of consequence who were not members of the Paris Accord. How can we do anything? We're not able to, the United States can't get its under control. One of the largest polluters in the world, number one. We're making significant progress.
We're not one of the largest polluters in the world.
We have cut pollution in half. We have made,
that's a lie.
We have made significant progress, and we're continuing to make progress. We set up a climate corps for thousands of young people.
Not even close, actually.
Deal with just like the Peace Corps.
Largest polluter in the world. United States is like
we're going to significantly change the
United States is like the
but the idea
responsible for like 9% of pollution or some shit.
He's hard up here, and he's really concerned about pollution and about climate.
Not even close, yeah. Yeah, but Biden just said that United States is one of the largest polluters.
With regard to prescription drugs, one company agreed that they would reduce the price to $35, which I was calling for, one, voluntarily. I made sure every company in the world, every pharmaceutical company, cannot have to pay.
Thank you.
And by the way,
so every day, millions of Americans struggle just to make ends meet. For many older Americans, Social Security provides a critical lifeline.
Does Biden look like a lizard?
Nothing is
What's up,
done to
Mish?
Social Security. Seniors will see their benefits cut in just over 10 years. Will you name tonight one specific step that you're willing to take to keep Social Security solvent?
yes, make the very wealthy begin to pay their fair share. Right now, everybody making under $70,000 pays 6% of their income, of their paycheck, every single time they get a paycheck from the time the first one they get when they're 18 years old. The idea that they're going to, I propose
like you, right?
Everybody, they pay, the millionaires pay 1%. So no one I would not raise the cost of Social
Also not
Security
sure. You can look this up. You can literally Google this.
After that, I began to make the wealthy begin to pay their fair share.
The top 1% pay
to
like
be able to guarantee the program for
Pay like 90
So
or
you
like
still have
80% of all
60 seconds left.
taxes
Are
in the
there any
country.
other measures
Or-
that you
yeah,
think
it's like the
would
top
be able
1%
to
or something, or
help,
top
keep
10%,
Social
something like
Security
that.
solvent, or is that one enough?
Well, no,
They pay
that
like
one
80 or
enough
90% of all
solve it.
taxes,
The
like
biggest thing
in the whole
is
country
we defeat
of
the
like all the
standard
tax
because he wants to get rid
income
of Social Security.
that the government
He thinks
has.
there's plenty to cut in Social Security. He's wanting to cut Social Security and Medicare.
It's crazy.
Both
It's
times.
wild.
And that's what. And if you look at the program put forward by the House Republican caucus that he, I believe, supports, is in fact want to cut it as well. The idea that we don't need to protect our seniors is ridiculous. And by the way, the American public has greater health care coverage today than ever before. And when we see, as I said, we're in a circumstance where 400,000 people, 40 million people would not have insurance because they have a pre-existing condition. Only thing that allows them to have that insurance is the fact that they, in fact, are part of the ACA. And by the way, the other thing is, we're in a situation where we talk about education for black communities. I've raised the amount of money for Pell Grants by another $8,000. So anybody making under $70,000.
Guys, I gotta pee. It's really bad. I should have peed on the commercial break.
Toward the tuition. He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump.
So I've dealt with politicians all my life. I've been on this side of the equation for the last 8 years. I've never seen anybody lie like this guy. He lies. I've never seen anything look you in the face. I've got so many other things too. And we mentioned the laptop. We mentioned Russia, Ukraine. Everything he does is a lie. It's misinformation and disinformation. The losers and suckers story that he made up is a total lie on the military. It's a disgrace. But Social Security, he's destroying it because millions of people are pouring into our country, and they're putting them onto Social Security. They're putting them onto Medicare, Medicaid. They're putting them in our hospitals. They're taking the place of our citizens. What they're doing to the VA, to our veterans, is unbelievable. Our veterans are living in the street, and these people are living in luxury hotels. He doesn't know what he's doing, and it's really coming back. I've never seen such anger in our country before.
President Biden?
The idea that veterans are not being taken care of, I told you before. And by the way, when I said suckers and losers, he acknowledged after that he fired that general. That general got fired because he's the one that acknowledged that that's what he said. He was the one standing with Trump when he said it, number one. Number two, the idea that we're going to be in a situation where all these millions and millions, the way he talks about it, illegal aliens are coming into the country and taking away our jobs. There's a reason why we have the fastest growing economy in the world, the reason why we have the most successful economy in the world. We're doing better than any other nation in the world.
Oh, shit.
And by the way, those 15 Nobel laureates he talked about being phony, those 15 Nobel laureates, economists, they all said that if Trump is reelected, we're likely to have a recession and inflation is going to increasingly go up. And by the way, worst president in history, 159 presidential scholars voted him the worst president in the history of the United States of America.
President Biden,
Scholars voted?
Let's turn to the cost of child care, which many American families struggle to afford. President Trump, both you and President Biden have tried to address this issue, but the average cost of child care in this country has risen to more than $11,000 a year per child. For many families, the cost of child care for two children is more than their rent. In your second term, what would you do to make child care more affordable?
Just to go back, the general got fired because he was no good. And if he said that, that's why he made it up. But we have 19 people that said I didn't say it, and they're very highly respected, much more so than him. The other thing is, he doesn't fire people. He never fired people. I've never seen him fire anybody. I did fire a lot. I fired Comey because he was no good. I fired a lot of the top people at the FBI, drained the swamp. They were no good. Not easy to fire people. You'd pay a price for it, but they were no good. I inherited these people. I didn't put them there. I didn't put Comey there. He was no good. I fired him. This guy hasn't fired anybody. He never fires. He should have fired every military man that was involved with that Afghanistan horror show, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. He didn't fire. Did you fire anybody? Did you fire anybody that's on the border that's allowed us to have the worst border in the history of the world? Did anybody get fired for allowing 18 million people, many from prisons, many from mental institutions? Did you fire anybody that allowed our country to be destroyed? Joe, our country is being destroyed as you and I sit up here and waste a lot of time on this debate. This shouldn't be a debate. He is the worst president. He just said about me because I said it. But look, he's the worst president in the history of our country. He's destroyed our country. Now all of a sudden he's trying to get a little tough on the border. He came out with a nothing deal, and it reduced it a little bit, like this much. It's insignificant. He wants open borders. He wants our country to either be destroyed or he wants to pick up those people as voters. And I don't think we just can't let it happen. If he wins this election, our country doesn't have a chance, not even a chance, of coming out of this rut. We probably won't have a country left anymore. That's how bad it is. He is the worst in history by far.
Thank you, President Trump. President Biden?
We're the most admired country in the world. We're the United States of America. There's nothing beyond our capacity. We have the finest military in the history of the world, the finest in the history of the world. No one thinks we're weak. No one wants to screw around with us. Nobody, number one. Number two, the idea that we're talking about worst presidents.
Who laughed right now? Probably.
Look it up or go online. 159 or 58, don't hold me the exact number, presidential historians, they've had meetings and they voted who's the worst president in American history. One through best to worst. They said he was the worst in all of American history. That's a fact. That's not.
Is that Time?
He can argue they're wrong.
Time Warner did that.
The idea that he is knowing.
Well, Time Warner's presidential historians, they're super unbiased historians.
We should significantly increase the child care tax credit. We should significantly increase the availability of women and men or single parents to be able to go back to work. And we should encourage businesses to have.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump, the question was about what would you do to make child care more affordable, if you want to take your minute.
Just so you understand, we have polling, we have other things that they rate him the worst because what he's done is so bad. And they rate me, I'll show you, I will show you.
And they cut him off? Yeah, it's because he wasn't saying anything.
And if I'm given another 4 years, I will be the best. I think I'll be the best. Nobody's ever created an economy like us. Nobody ever cut taxes like us. He's the only one I know. He wants to raise your taxes by 4 times. He wants to raise everybody's taxes.
Is he smiling?
By 4 times. He wants the Trump tax cuts to expire.
He doesn't even know.
Everybody, including the two of you, are going to pay 4 to 5 times. Nobody ever heard of this before.
Himself
All my life, I'd grow up and
cut
see
off.
politicians talking about cutting taxes. When we cut taxes, as I said, we did more business. Apple and all these companies, they were bringing money back into our country. The worst president in history by far, and everybody knows it.
President Biden?
Look, the fact of the matter is that he's dead wrong about. He's increased the tariff. He will increase the taxes on middle class people. I said I'd never raise a tax on anybody making less than $400,000. I didn't. But this tariff is 10% tariffs. Everything coming into the country, you know what the economists say? That's going to cost the average American $2,500 a year more because they're going to have to pay the difference in food and all the things that we're importing. Number two, he's in a situation where he talks about how he is.
We don't have to import food. Most of it.
He somehow helped the middle class. Middle class have been devastated by you. Now you want a new tax cut of $5 trillion over the next 10 years, which is going to fundamentally bankrupt the country. You had the largest deficit of any president in American history, number one. Number two, you have not, in fact, made any contact, any progress with China. We are the lowest trade deficit with China since 2010.
Thank you, President Biden. Thank you, President Biden. Let's discuss an epidemic impacting millions of Americans that both of you have made a top priority in your first term, the opioid crisis. And for both of you,
the question about child care, it was supposed to be.
Of overdose deaths in this country has gone up. Under your term, it went up. Under your term, it has gone up. Former President Trump, despite the efforts that both of you have made, more than 100,000 Americans are dying from overdoses every year, primarily from fentanyl and other opioids. What will you do to help Americans?
This is important. I gotta pee though.
In the throes of addiction.
I'm gonna be able to listen while I pee, but I'm gonna go pee real quick.
To finish up, we now have the largest deficit in the history of our country under this guy. We have the largest deficit with China. He gets paid by China. He's a Manchurian candidate. He gets money from China. So I think he's afraid to deal with them or something. But do you notice he never took out my tariffs because we bring in so much money with the tariffs that I imposed on China. He never took them away. He can't because it's too much money. It's tremendous. And we saved our steel industries, and there was more to come, but he hasn't done that. But he hasn't cut the tariffs because he can't, because it's too much money. But he's got the largest deficit in the history of our country, and he's got the worst situation with China. China's going to own us if you keep allowing them to do what they're doing to us as a country. They are killing us as a country, Joe, and you can't let that happen. You're destroying our country.
So, President Trump, you have 67 seconds left. The question was, what are you going to do to help Americans in the throes of addiction right now who are struggling to get the treatment they need?
Jake, we were doing very well at addiction until the COVID came along. We had the 2.5, almost 3 years of like nobody's ever had before, any country, in every way. And then we had to get tough. And it was the drugs pouring across the border it started to increase. We got great equipment. We bought the certain dog that's the most incredible thing that you've ever seen, the way they can spot it. We did a lot, and we were getting very low numbers, very, very low numbers. Then he came along. The numbers, have you seen the numbers now? It's not only the 18 million people that I believe is even low, because the gotaways, they don't even talk about gotaways. But the numbers of the amount of drugs and human trafficking in women coming across our border, the worst thing I've ever seen, at numbers that nobody's ever seen under him because the border's so bad. But the number of drugs coming across our border now is the largest we've ever had by far.
President Trump, thank you. President Biden?
Fentanyl and the byproducts of fentanyl went down for a while. And I wanted to make sure we use the machinery that can detect fentanyl, these big machines that roll over everything that comes across the border. And it costs a lot of money. That was part of this deal we put together, this bipartisan deal. More fentanyl machines, more be able to detect drugs, more numbers of agents, more numbers of all the people at the border. And when we had that deal done, he called his Republican colleagues, said, don't do it. It's going to hurt me politically. No, he never argued it's not a good bill.
Cheers, me.
It's a really good bill. We need those machines. We need those machines. And we're coming down very hard in every country in Asia in terms of precursors for fentanyl. And Mexico is working with us to make sure they don't have the technology to be able to put it together. That's what we have to do. We need those machines.
Thaned you, President Biden. President
We need those
Trump,
machines.
Again, the question is about Americans in the throes of addiction right now, struggling to get the treatment they need.
Well, this does pertain to it. He ended Remain in Mexico.
What happened to the dog?
He ended Catch and Release. I made it Catch
Actually,
and
good to
Release
see you
in
here, man.
Mexico, not Catch and Release here. We had so many things that we had done, hard negotiations with Mexico, and I got it all for nothing. It's just like when you have a hostage. We always pay $6 billion for a hostage. Every time we say it's a hostage. Now we have a hostage, a Wall Street Journal reporter, I think a good guy, and he's over there because Putin is laughing at this guy, probably asking for billions of dollars for the reporter. I will have him out very quickly as soon as I take office. Before I take office, I said by literally as soon as I win the election, I will have that reporter out. He should have had him out a long time ago, but Putin's probably asking for billions and billions of dollars because this guy pays it every time. We had 2 cases. We paid $6 billion for 5 people. I got 58 people out, and I paid essentially nothing.
Thank you, President Trump. Dana?
Let's turn to concerns that voters have about each of you. President Biden, you would be 86 at the end of your second term. How do you address concerns about your capability to handle the toughest job in the world well into your 80s?
Oof.
Well, first of all, I spent half my career being criticized being the youngest person in politics. I was the second youngest person ever elected to the United States Senate, and now I'm the oldest.
It's because you're a dinosaur.
I'm less competent. I think that just look at the record. Look at what I've done. Look how I've turned around.
What?
The
Yeah.
horrible situation he left me. As I said, 15 million.
Yeah, what does that answer?
300,000 manufacturing jobs, more investment in America, over billions of dollars in private investment in enterprises that we are growing. By the way, we brought off a lot of people. The whole idea of computer chips. We used to have 40% of the market. We invented those chips, and we lost it because he was sending people to find the cheapest jobs overseas and to bring home a product. So I went to South Korea. I convinced Samsung to invest billions of dollars here in the United States. And guess what? Those fabs, they call them, to build these chips, those fabs pay over $100,000. You don't need a college degree for them. And there's billions, about $40 billion already being invested and being built right now in the United States.
That is a shit show. Good night, y'all. Good night, Katie.
From all over the world.
Good having you.
President Biden, you have 40 seconds left. Would you like to add anything?
Yeah, I would. The idea that somehow we are this failing country. I never heard a president talk like this before. We're the envy of the world. Name me a single major country president who wouldn't trade places with the United States of America for all our problems and all our opportunities. We're the most progressive country in the world in getting things done. We're the strongest country in the world. We're a country in the world who keeps our word, and everybody trusts us. All of our allies and those who he coddles up to, from Kim Jong-un, who he sends love letters to, and Putin, etc. They don't want to screw around with us.
Thank you. Former President Trump, to follow up, you would be 82 at the end of your second term. What do you say to voters who have concerns about your capabilities to serve?
Well, I took 2 tests, cognitive tests. I aced them, both of them, as you know. We made it public. He took none. I'd like to see him take one, just one, a real easy one. I go through the first 5 questions. He couldn't do it. But I took 2 cognitive tests. I took physical exams every year.
Brutal, bro.
And, we knock on wood wherever we may have wood, that I'm in very good health. I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way. And I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. I think I'm in very good shape. I feel that I'm as in good a shape as I was 25, 30 years ago. Actually, I'm probably a little bit lighter, but I'm in as good a shape as I was years ago. I feel very good. I feel the same. But I was willing to take a cognitive test. And you know what? If I didn't do well, Dr. Ronnie Jackson, who's a great guy when he was White House doctor. And then I took another one, a similar one. And one of them said they'd never seen anybody ace him.
President Biden?
You can see he is 6'5" and only 223 pounds, or 235 pounds. Well, you said 6'4", 200. Well, anyway, that's what you're.
I never said that. Well, anyway.
Take a look at what he is. Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. The reason I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf if you carry your own bag. Think you can do it?
That's the biggest lie. He's a 6 handicap of all.
I was an 8 handicap.
Yeah.
8. Never. But I have, you know how many?
I see you swing. I know you swing.
Let's
not act like children.
President Trump, we're going to turn.
Let's not act like children.
This is so awesome, bro.
That voters have about you. Will you pledge tonight?
This is way better than I would have ever hoped.
Challenges have been exhausted. That you will accept the results of this election, regardless of who wins, and you will say right now that political violence in any form is unacceptable.
Well, I shouldn't have to say that, but of course I believe that. It's totally unacceptable. And if you would see my statements that I made on Twitter at the time, and also my statement that I made in the Rose Garden, you would say it's one of the strongest statements you've ever seen. In addition to the speech I made in front of, I believe, the largest crowd I've ever spoken to, and I will tell you, nobody ever talks about that. They talk about a relatively small number of people that went to the Capitol, and in many cases were ushered in by the police. And as Nancy Pelosi said, it was her responsibility, not mine. She said that loud and clear. But the answer is, if the election is fair, free, and I want that more than anybody. And I'll tell you something. I wish he was a great president, because I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be at one of my many places enjoying myself. I wouldn't be under indictment because I wouldn't have been his political opponent, because he indicted me because I was his opponent. I wish he was a great president. I would rather have that. I wouldn't be here. I don't mind being here. But the only reason I'm here is he's so bad as a president that I'm going to make America great again. We're going to make America great again. We're a failing nation right now. We're a seriously failing nation. And we're a failing nation because of him. His policies are so bad. His military policies are insane. They're insane. These are wars that will never end with him. He will drive us into World War III, and we're closer to World War III than anybody can imagine. We are very, very close to World War III, and he's driving us there. And Kim Jong-un and President Xi of China, Kim Jong-un of North Korea, all of these, Putin, they don't respect him. They don't fear him. They have nothing going with this gentleman, and he's going to drive us into World War III.
You want a World War III, let him follow and win, and let Putin say, do what you want, NATO. Just do what you want. There's a thing called Article 5. An attack on one is an attack on all, and required response. The idea. I can't think of a single major leader in the world who wouldn't trade places with the job I've done and what they've done. Because we are a powerful nation. We have wonderful people. It's because of the people, not me. It's because of the American people. They're capable of anything, and they step up when they're needed. And right now, we're needed. We're needed to protect the world because our own safety is at stake. And again, you want to have a war, just let Putin go ahead and take Kyiv, make sure they move on, see what happens in Poland, Hungary, and other places along that border. Then you have a war.
President Trump, as I come back to you for a follow-up, the question was, will you accept the results of this election, regardless of who wins?
Just to finish what he said, if I might, Russia, they took a lot of land from Bush. They took a lot of land from Obama and Biden. They took no land, nothing from Trump, nothing. He knew not to do it. He's not going to play games with me. He knew that. I got along with him very well, but he knew not to play games. He took nothing from me. But now he's going to take the whole thing from this man right here. That's a war that should have never started. It would have never started ever with me.
That's a pretty good answer.
Ukraine.
That's a pretty good rebuttal.
Before, would you do this with? He's got us in such a bad position right now with Ukraine.
That was
and
pretty
Russia,
good.
because Ukraine's not winning that war.
We'll say.
He said, I will never settle until such time. They're running out of people. They're running out of soldiers. They've lost so many people. It's so sad.
Not the mocking
they've
face.
Lost so many people, and they've lost those gorgeous cities with the golden domes that are 1,000 years old, all because of him and stupid decisions. Russia would have never attacked if I were
President
president.
Trump, the question was, will you accept the results of the election, regardless of who wins? Yes or no, please.
If it's a fair and legal and good election, absolutely. I would have much rather accepted these, but the fraud and everything else was ridiculous. And if you want, we'll have a news conference on it in a week, or we'll have another one of these in a week. But I will absolutely, there's nothing I'd rather do. It would be much easier for me to do that than I'm running again. I wasn't really going to run until I saw the horrible job he did. He's destroying our country. I would be very happy to be someplace else, in a nice location someplace. And again, no indictments, no political opponent stuff, because it's the only way he thinks he can win. But unfortunately, it's driven up my numbers and driven them up to a very high level because the people understand it.
Well, let's see what your numbers are when this election is over. Let's see.
Oh, God.
You're a whiner. When you lost the first time, you continued, you appealed and appealed to courts all across the country. Not one single court in America said any of your claims had any merit, state or local, none. But you continue to provoke this lie about somehow there's all this misrepresentation, all this stealing. There is no evidence of that at all. And I tell you what, I doubt whether you'll accept it because you're such a whiner. The idea if you lose again, you accepting anything, you can't stand the loss. Something snapped in you when you lost the last time.
We'll be right back with more from the CNN presidential debate, live from Georgia.
That was like a pretty weak answer to that. So, bro, when they were fucking... when they were throwing shade about golf, bro, no way. Oh, dude. Arguing golf handicaps. Yeah, bro. What the fuck? That was so awesome, man. Oh, what a shit show, dude. That's crazy. And then World War III, like what? Yeah. Can the party not swap out the later as Biden their best shot? It is too late to do that. It's too late. I don't get it. Yeah, so it's like they can switch somebody out, I think, but like it's I don't know what the rules are, to be honest with you. I'll have to look that up, but like I think there's like a cutoff. I think there's a cutoff for it. Biden was their best shot. Yeah. Yeah, to that last question though about whether he was gonna accept like the election results regarding regardless of the results. Sorry, fucking, I'm stun locking myself just like Biden now. It's contagious. So obviously his answer is gonna be no, right? Because like he's gonna say only Biden moment. I know because he said only if it's fair, and we all know it's not gonna be fair, right? So it's like it's basically a no, but. Hey, it's never, dude, every single election since like before I was born, right, has been, you know, rigged in a sort of way, right? Ballot harvesting and like all kinds of like weird fuck shit they do on election day, you know. But hey, it's crazy. This fucking debate is crazy, dude. I can't believe it. There's like, I noticed too that like every, like if you look at the responses, what Ash saying is Biden, whoever becomes elected as president, can they switch him during his presidency? Only no, they can't. No. You can't do that. The only way in Australia they can switch while they're prime minister if they hold a vote. No, yeah. So basically, like what it is like when if he dies, yeah, exactly. Des is right. So if he dies in office, then his VP becomes the president. And then I think they do vice president takeover. Yeah. Do they do a special election when that happens, or does the vice president just take over for the remainder of the term? I guess the remainder of the term, and then that's it. Let me be the first to say Biden didn't kill himself. Yeah, I've heard some wild theories too. Like there's people that are just like, oh yeah, like they're gonna take out Biden so that, you know, it's like Kamala Harris running the whole thing or whatever, you know. I've heard people say that. Oh, we're back. Is to do his VP to be opposing politician that lost. Wait, politician that lost make way more sense. Yeah.
As predetermined by a coin toss, we're going to begin with you, President Biden. You have 2 minutes.
We've made
closing statements.
Progress from the debacle that was left by President Trump in his last term. We find ourselves in a situation where, number one, we have to make sure that we have a fair tax system. I ask anyone out there in the audience or anyone out watching this debate, do you think the tax system is fair? The fact is that I said nobody even making under $400,000 had a single penny increase in their taxes, and will not. And if I'm reelected, that'll be the case again. But this guy has increased your taxes because of the deficit. Number one, he's increased inflation because of the debacle he left after the way he handled the pandemic. And he finds himself in a position where he now wants to tax you more by putting a 10% tariff on everything that comes into the United States of America. What I did when, for example, he wants to get rid of the ability of Medicare for us to be able to negotiate drug prices with the big pharma companies. Well, guess what? We got it down to $35 for insulin instead of $400. No more than $2,000.
He's still claiming the insulin price drop when Trump actually did that.
How much?
And Trump even said that earlier too.
You know what that did? That reduced the federal debt by $160 billion over 10 years because the government doesn't have to pay the exorbitant prices. I'm going to make that available to every senior.
What?
All along, it's happening now, and everybody in America. He wants to get rid of that. I'm going to make sure that we have child care. We're going to significantly increase the credits people have for child care. I'm going to make sure we do something about what we're doing on lead pipes and all the things that are causing health problems for people across the country. We're going to continue to fight to bring down inflation and give people a break.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump, you now have 2 minutes for your closing statement.
like so many politicians, this man is just a complainer. He said, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to get rid of this tax, that tax. But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do, all he does is make our country unsafe by allowing millions and millions of people to pour in. Our military doesn't respect him. We look like fools in Afghanistan. We didn't stop Israel. It was such a horrible thing that would have never happened. It should have never happened. Iran was broke. Anybody that did business with Iran, including China, they couldn't do business with the United States. They all passed. Iran was broke. They had no money for Hamas or Hezbollah, for terror, no money whatsoever. Again, Ukraine should have never happened. He talks about all this stuff, but he didn't do it. For 3.5 years, we're living in hell. We have the Palestinians and we have everybody else rioting all over the place. You talk about Charlottesville. This is 100 times Charlottesville, 1,000 times. The whole country is exploding because of you.
Oof.
Because they don't respect you, and they have to respect their president, and they don't respect you throughout the world. What we did was incredible. We rebuilt the military. We got the largest tax cut in history, the largest regulation cut in history. The reason he's got jobs is because I cut the regulations that gave jobs, but he's putting a lot of those regulations back on. All of the things that we've done, nobody's never seen anything like. Even from a medical standpoint, right to try, where we can try space-age materials instead of going to Asia or going to Europe and trying to get when you're terminally ill. Now you can go and you can get something. You sign a document. They've been trying to get it for 42 years. But you know what we did for the military was incredible. Choice for our soldiers, where our soldiers, instead of waiting for 3 months to see a doctor, can go out and get themselves fixed up and readied up and take care of themselves, and they're living. And that's why I had the highest approval rating in the history of the VA. So all of these things, we're in a failing nation, but it's not going to be failing anymore. We're going to make it great again.
Thank you, former President Trump, President Biden. Stay with us because we have full analysis of this debate. Anderson Cooper and Aaron Burnett starts now on CNN.
Okay, I don't give a shit about that. Yo, that was fucking wild, bro. That whole thing was fucking wild. I am so glad we did this. Oh, man. All right, what did you guys think, man? Oops. Boom. 2. Ship. All right, perfect. Can't believe I'm supposed to take this shit seriously. That wasn't a skit. Thanks for it though. Enjoy it, dude. Hey, thanks for being here, man. Honestly, it's fucking crazy, dude. I can't believe it was that good, dude. It was really, really good. By the way, his I was laughing when he said his 3 phases of getting out of his 3-phase plan for ending the Middle Eastern conflict. This is why I was laughing, because it reminded me of this. This is Biden's 3-phase plan of getting out of the Middle East. You ready? Or ending the conflict in the Middle East. Wait, where's my capture? Where's my capture? There we go.
Collect underpants. Phase 2. Phase 3. Profit. Oh, I get it. No, you don't, fat ass.
This is what it reminded me of. That's why I was laughing.
I don't get it. You see. Phase 1. Collect underpants. Phase 2.
Anyway.
Phase 3. Profit. Oh, I get it. No, you don't.
Oh, dude. It's crazy, man. Absolutely fucking wild. Who won, guys? Who won the debate? Let's hear it. What do you guys think? To ship to Arcanian, good. Perfect. Everything's changed. Orange Man, Trump, best golfer too. Like Trump wins by default. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's rough. Biden did not look good up there. Not just like healthy, right? Did not look healthy. But also, bro stunlocked himself like 3 times, which is kind of wild too. Trump for sure. Trump, not surprised at all. I think Biden's microphone did a better job of standing up for the American people than he did. Oh, dude, is this the only debate? I don't know. I don't know if this is an American thing. Where so, I think that there should be 2 more debates or something like that, because this one was like a special debate. It wasn't like the normal presidential debates. So I think there's 2 more after this before election day. And if I can, hey, we're fucking coming back. I'm streaming that shit again, dude. We're gonna watch that shit together. What, does Biden want to do the job anyway? He should be at home with his feet up. I mean, that's exactly the point that Trump was making, right? He was like, hey, like if I didn't think that this guy was doing such a bad job, like, do you think I'd be there right now, right? Or do you think I'd be here right now? I could be like retired on one of my houses on the beach or some shit, right? Which is a fair point. That's a good talking point for the debate for sure. I think Biden even knows what he wants for dinner. Nah, that's all planned for him. He's getting. They're gonna make him his TV dinner and put him in front of fucking Magnum PI or something. Oh man, fucking wild, dude. Sorry guys, let me make sure this is not important.
Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Oh no, our table, it's broken. Sorry guys, one sec. Okay. We good. We good. Okay, guys. It's corn. Oh, true. I forgot to add it's corn. Fuck. I was gonna do it. That was my life soundtrack for the month. Thanks for the biddies, Ash. I wish it was like the full song. Liddy, yeah. Alright, we back at it, guys. We got our wallet. We're fucking... Well, we're good, dude. I was in the middle of... Let's see. Yeah, the next debate, guys, we're 100% watching that shit. 100%. The long versions we dance to it? Yeah, I want to try to find the long version. I gotta do it. Long boy. Long boy version. Let's see. Like debated length? I know debated is long. Be a Haktua. Spit on that thing? Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's right. It was... Oh, dude. I still can't believe... like, how entertaining that was. That's crazy. That debate was crazy, dude. And like, I don't think there's no way that like that debate goes positively for Biden's polls, right? Like, I just like I can't imagine how they would twist that. Like, how could they possibly twist that to like the golf part was like what? Yeah, the golf part, dude. Hey, straight up, I want to fucking clip the golf part and post that shit to TikTok, dude. I feel like that'd get a lot, man. That Kanye might have had a solid chance this year. Honestly, yeah, maybe, or even Kendrick. Whoops. I'm buying out mad calling Trump a loser. Oh yeah, he goes, "You're a loser." My son's not a loser, you're a loser. He's angry as shit for an old man. Hey, when that side of him comes out though, it's like it's not a good look, dude. Not a good look. It ain't good. Okay, since we're going to Canyon, we're gonna do the heart piece for the Deku scrubs. Also, we gotta do masks. I'm missing a lot of masks. How do I get the all night mask? It's the lady, right? Grandma. Most energy I've seen from him. Yeah, I know, it's weird. You know what's okay? Here's the other thing too, right? That like that's actually like kind of sad. Like they had to have pumped him with a fuck ton of like stimulants before he went out there. Like what do you think he's got in him? Like to like get him out there to like at least be able to do that. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, dude, he's got to be fucking just like absolutely pumped full of stimulants. Just started rubbing off at the end. Yeah, you could tell. You could definitely tell. Toward the end, he was kind of slumped a little bit, right? Like he was crashing. Because like, hey, I'll just say this, dude. That shit wasn't just coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I know what that looks like. It wasn't coffee, dude. All right, let's kill this thing and get some money. We're gonna get some money and then we're gonna make a quick little deposit and then where's this thing at? We gotta get the we gotta get the thing, the fucking whatever we get for having lots of money in the bank. I don't know what the oh, you almost got me, bro. You almost got me from straight up above, up top. I need to like get it at an angle to where like, fuck you, piece. He's gonna get me robbed, dude. Almost got robbed, dude. I don't want to know how many times you thought about ice cream during that debate. Oh, dude. That's so funny. Fucking ice cream. Okay, can we get to the top from... Oh, we can get that too. I think that's just rupees too, right? Nice. Yeah, dude, it's yeah, it's kind of like, it's kind of fucked up if you think about it. Like straight up fucking like mainlining some shit into him before the debate. Gotta be. He's probably eating some right now. Yeah, he's getting his Secret Service taking him out for ice cream for being such a good boy at the debate. There's a reward for not pooping his pants. We don't know he didn't shit his pants. We don't know that. We don't know that for sure. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'll say, dude. Just to be like, you know, because I want to be fair about it, right? I don't think it was good for Trump to like not answer some questions. He like straight up didn't even answer the childcare question. I fucking faced the wrong way. I don't think that was good, dude. I think he should have answered that shit. So when's the guy in? This guy. Fucking hello? There we go. Shot himself and he got pissed. Yeah. Should have a lot of money for this too. Damn. I saw that rupee from a crow. Don't go stealing it, man. Yeah, it sucks to suck, dude. Should have let them clap back. Yeah, I didn't hear a response. Yeah. Well, so okay, I was actually really surprised. So here's another thing I'll say too. I'm actually like pretty impressed that CNN didn't cut off Trump a lot more. I think they only cut him off once, like one answer. Hey, can we fucking? Why isn't that slam working? Fucking hello? There we go. Yeah, they only cut him off one time, which is pretty yeah, it's pretty decent. I expected a lot more mic cuts on Trump. The Trump took his turn doing that instead, yeah. There's a business losing money and needs Trump back like everyone else, yeah. Dude, everyone's fucking hurting, man. Everyone's hurting. Like, bro, there's like my insurance, my homeowner's insurance is so fucking insane right now, man. My car insurance is like absolutely fucking awful. I spend like fucking like $400 a month or some shit on groceries. Like it's insane, dude. I think a little more, maybe like $450 a month or something on groceries. It's like things are just like really, really fucking bad, dude. So it was worth talking about it, right? CNN made the most while Trump was around. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't think. But that's not enough, dude. It's not enough that they were making more money when Trump was in office. Definitely not enough. Because for CNN, it's about more than that, right? Like, you know, narrative overall for CNN, right? That's their thing. Being funded by the left. Yeah, CNN doesn't need the profits they got from Trump, right? Because they have like, you know, like they've got their donors. They've got their massive fucking donors. I don't need that shit. Wait, which way am I going? I need to go this way. It is propaganda straight up. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they have a, you know, it's like probably got like people like, you know, George Soros and shit like that, right? They got plenty of money. 34215. Oh. 3 4 2 whoops 2 1 5. Boom. That was a lot of fun though, man, watching that debate. Soros is the worst. Yeah, he really is, dude. And then like, and Soros is really old, and like, and it's like his son is just as bad, or probably even worse. It's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. Oh, we can cap out rupees here too. We don't need that one. We can come back to that. Son's even crazier. Yep. I mean, rewatch it on stream too. Diz trying to farm clips like like the presidential candidates. With some shit at the beginning and the middle. Yeah. Do it, man. Nah, it's great, dude. Like honestly, if you rewatch it on stream Diz later on, like that would be that'd be sick, dude. Like, because I'm gonna be tuned into your stream anyway, so I'm gonna be there anyway. Let me see. I can grab this. We're gonna do all the title deeds, and then I should be able to complete that right now, right? So we just need to get the candy. Oh fuck! You know what we need to do? We need to get all the masks that we need to get to. We need to get the stone mask, and we need to get the all night mask, and then we need to get. What else? Got a lot to do. There's a handful of shakes. I'm doing bedsheet laundry in between. I feel that, dude. I gotta do that actually. I gotta do my bedding and I gotta do my gym clothes, dude. I've got one more gym outfit for tomorrow, which is perfect because it's the last fucking gym day of the week. Let's fucking go. Okay. Let's go this way. I can do all night mask, but I need to do it within like all 3 days, right? Or it takes all 3 days to do it, right? Because it like fast forwards time or some shit. What's up here? Nothing, it's just a random hole. I just watched Fox News, so I'm so mad I go to sleep. Yeah, that's not good, dude. I don't watch any news. You know what I watch, dude? If you want news, just find a creator, like find like a good YouTuber that just like covers current events. That's the best way to get news without getting fucking pissed off. Okay, that's from Shane Gillis stand-up comedy. Oh, Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is pretty funny. Hey, you want unbiased? Well, it's hard to find unbiased, but it's like, wait, hold on. I just fucking. I'm fucking Brandoning right now, and I forgot what I was doing. Fuck. So, oh, Moon's tier. Yeah. Gotta give it to the Deku. This way. Or biased and too knowledgeable biased? Yeah. Watched Destiny vs Shapiro. That was interesting. I have not seen that one yet. I watched Destiny on Jordan B. Peterson. And that was absolutely a bloodbath. That was crazy. That was pretty fucking fun. I love because like Destiny is really, really good at like at word salads. Destiny is so fucking good at word salads, and that's why people like struggle to debate Destiny. But like he's actually not great. Like he doesn't actually do very well. If you listen to his words, he doesn't do very well. On like, oh, it's on Lex Friedman. Oh wait, maybe I have seen that. Fuck, I don't know. Now that sounds familiar. No one's saying who won the debate. They're asking to vote on it. It seems a whole lot like what Stalin said. It's not who votes that. It's not who votes that counts. It's who counts the votes. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly how it is right now too. And that's fucking It's pretty fucking terrifying, isn't it? It's not too old. Fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I've seen that or not. I don't know. It sounds familiar, but not 100% sure I've seen it. All right, so this should cap us out, right? Oh no, this is only 20. Fuck. Rupees. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just go deposit these, and then we'll probably cap out doing everything else too. Shapiro has some crazy clips. He does, but all Shapiro's clips that I've seen are like they're at like college seminars and stuff, and college speeches. He delivers a lot of speeches to colleges, and I've seen a lot of those come up on my feed on YouTube. Lex just a good mediator, and they both brought up interesting points. Shapiro saying his wife doesn't get wet. Wait, is that a thing, bro? Hey, no way. He slams those kids? Oh yeah, he does, man. Well, that's easy though, man. Like that's not That's not fair, dude. These are just dumb kids going up and trying to debate like a fucking expert. Like, come on. You know? Like, what do you expect, man? Look it up, it's hilarious. I'm here for it? Yeah, it is pretty funny, dude. Like, watching an expert dunk on fucking dumb college kids is pretty funny. It is pretty funny. I just blew myself up. Fuck. I always do that shit with the mask, man. I don't feel like doing that fucking the grotto heart piece. I think it's just a heart piece. Okay, so we're delivering this to... Oh, wait, there's a chest over here too. It's got some money. Who's gotta farm some money? I want to cap out at 500 every 3-day cycle so that I can get that, I think it's a heart piece you get. Or maybe it's like a big wallet. I don't remember. Do you get the 999 wallet in the vanilla game, or is that like a fucking like rando perk or whatever? I don't remember. Might be in the vanilla game. Let's see. Let's actually go Goron since it's fast. We'll go over here and grab... Oh, we already grabbed that. Okay. So we're good. We're good. So now I'm going to go into the scrub to grab that deed. Or the sorry, to the scrub. Go into the to Southern Swamp to grab that deed, and then I gotta go to Snowhead to grab that deed, and then we'll be ready to grab the Canyon one once we get those masks. I have to remember how to do the other masks though, man. Like I actually don't remember. It's been like 5 minutes since I played this game, so since I've played through it, so obviously I don't remember anything. Got that Joe Biden memory, baby. Alright, let's see. I need to be Deku, I think. Buy a magic bean, because I think we might need one later, maybe, but... Fuck. Okay, there we go. Alright, Swamp Deed, baby. Let's go. Oh, you know what? We should have done the top chest. Oh wait, no, that's never mind. That's not even worth. No longer to call my short-term memory the equivalent of a goldfish will now be the equivalent of Joe Biden. Yeah, dude, that's probably the best way to put it. I think most people could appreciate that. Okay. Now we're off to... Oh, it's actually faster if I do this. I just think that about a person who's about to be president for the second time potentially. God, don't say it, Diz. Don't fucking jinx it, bro. We just talked about this, man. We're hurting here, dude. We're struggling. Whoops. Crazy world we live in? Yeah, dude. Okay, we already got the bomb bag from this guy, so I need to be someone else, right? No bomb bags. Zora maybe? Deku? Fuck, I don't know. Who? You gotta be just like... Oh yeah, it is Deku. There we go. I fully believe this shit's rigged and nothing more than a parade to keep people busy. That's what a lot of people believe, man, but... Did I already get the heart piece up here? I think I did. Damn, it's already day 2, bro. Let's see. No, I guess it's almost nighttime in the first day. Let's see. So now we go to fucking. Can't really fathom that of the hundreds of millions of people we have living here that this is the best. It's crazy, dude. But here's the thing, though, right? It's where's the Deku here? Oh, it's inside Zora. Anyway, yeah, the thing about it, dude, is like people are kind of like they're like waking up to a lot of shit that's like bad, dude. Like I think a lot of people are not buying this like weird thing that like the news is trying to tell everybody that like that the election was clean and fair, right? Like I think more than ever, no one's fucking buying that shit, right? So it's like people are starting to see like just like the weirdness going on, dude. People are realizing that they're being lied to, and that they can't believe everything they see on the news and like all that shit, man. Wait, what does this guy sell? Oh, green potions. We got the Ocean D, baby. We'll have so much information nowadays. Could being a lie open people up to a lot more distress. Oh yeah, dude, that amplified it. Like, so like it was really bad for a minute, right? Like it was so bad because people were actually believing for a minute that like that a bunch of like crazy right wingers were like were trying to like storm the Capitol or whatever. Like, you know, that people actually like believed that for a minute. But then once people, like months after that, once people started to realize that like that they're being lied to, most specifically about COVID, like in a big way, then like people are like questioning everything, right? They're just like, okay, wait a minute, like what actually happened with like that January 6th thing and like all that, you know? The answer is they don't think it was a insurrection attempt anymore, for sure. Bro, I'm not hitting that button. The fuck? There we go. Okay, so we've got this deed. What is the play here, guys? It's night of the first day. Did we go see Grandma and do the all-night mask? I think that's probably not a bad quest to go do real quick. Grab that mask real quick. Had an older engineer I used to work with that was married to a Chinese lady from a very prestigious family. She told me that the only difference between the Chinese and the American people is the Americans still believe in their news. Whoa, bro. That's fucking wild. That's rough, man. What does this guy say after he moves in? Oh, he just sells more magic beans. Okay. That's kind of cool. Just got the vendor there now. That's scary, man. Alright, let's go up here. Talk to Gam Gam. Downstairs? Do we have to wear a specific mask to do it, or can we just talk to her? Read you a story tomorrow? Oh, did she not do it at night? Fuck. I don't know when you're supposed to show up, man. I don't know. I think you're just supposed to maybe it is the daytime, dude. Fuck. Damn it. What are you trying to do? I was trying to do the all-night mask, Grandma, yeah. Trying to do all night. Area, what's up? Hello there. Every night you need the mask to stay awake. Wait. Wait, you need the all-night mask to do it? I thought you get the all-night mask doing it. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How you doing? What the fuck? Wait, so how do we get the mask then? So does he fall asleep while she's talking? That... What, really? I don't remember that at all. I thought it was, I thought you just, like, heard the story and then a whole day passes by. Yeah, isn't that how you do it? You're supposed to do that way? Fuck. No, I don't know. Well, let me try some. Let me try some. Let's do just had a carjack. Just had a carjacker blow his tire being chased by the cops in front of my apartment. They dipped her on foot now. That shit's wild. What the fuck, dude? That just happened, bro. I think we need to do it for 3 days, though, right? Fuck. If you stop the old lady from being robbed on night 1, you can buy it night 3 at Curiosity Shop. Oh, and it's 500 rupees. That's it. Okay. That's fucking the thing. And then talking to the lady is just for a heart piece, I think. You're right. Isn't it? Yeah, it's blocking traffic. Rip, dude. That's crazy. Oh, it's in the middle of an active street too. Ah, sucks to suck, kid. Alright, let's just do this so that, like, you know, we can just kind of speed this along a little bit. Know what I'm saying, guys? How funny, man. Like, who'd have thought? Oh, whoops.
She's done already.
Who'd have thought fucking, watching the debate, man, would be so much fun. It was so much fun. Know what I mean? Let's see. That's me, sir. Let me see. Was soon. I gotta look at what I'm eating while we're waiting for the time to tick a little bit. The clock to tick. Glad you put it up, brother. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm glad we could both watch that. You know, well, you know, all of us. I'm glad we could all watch it together, man. It was so much fun. It was crazy. Absolutely wild. Shit. They all fucking. I wanted sushi, but they all closed at 9. Except, oh, this one closed at 9:30. Hana. This one closes at 10:30. Ooh, okay. It's not bad. What's your favorite sushi? My favorite roll is well, my favorite rolls, I guess, would be anything with crab in it. I love crab, dude. It's delicious. But I mean, it's like, you know, they're all good, dude. It's like, it's all good. I've yet to have a bad sushi roll. It's like, I like you eat wasabi, of course. Of course, wasabi is delicious. Yep, here goes the robbery. Wasabi yummy? Crab yummy? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, let me see. So if I can kill him, right? He fucking deleted him. Dead. Have I seen that before? Yeah, you can kill him. And we did it. We fucking killed him. Okay, before we do this though, I feel like we should just go and cap out on rupees one more time. Takes a minute, but yeah, it is pretty fucking funny, huh? I guess we could just farm this as much as we want. I don't know. Like, just want to grab that 5,000 rupee. This fucking bird, bro. Get him. I don't get a reticle. He's too far away. Come on. Come closer. There's no reticle. For some reason, don't get one up here, though. Come on, just die. Just fucking die. There we go. Amazing. Here, we can grab this. Schmeckles. Lots of schmeckles. Right. I want to make that I want to make the rupee sound the bits sound, but I don't want to remove TTS. I like TTS. But I always thought that'd be a cool idea, is to make the rupee sound for bits. I think it's this way, maybe? Yes. Gotta grab that rupee over here.
Cheer 1 rupee sound for Nips.
Rupee sound for Nips. Nips, you say? That'd be cool, yeah. Yeah, it was like, it'd be a cool thing, but... Where was Tanya today? She was here earlier. I don't think she wanted to watch the debate. Oops. Speaking of Nips. Yeah, Tanya may have dipped because she didn't want to watch it. Something like that. Maybe Tanya was low-key a Joe Biden fan. Big fan of Brandon. Okay, so we need 500 rupees to buy this thing, so guess we just go kill the bird again. Big boy. Need more arrows, bruh. There we go. Fuck you. Fuck you, second day. Where is he? It like reset his position. It's kind of scary. Here we go, 20 fucking 2 shots or whatever it takes to kill this thing. We need to do the archery challenges too. Both of them. The challenges would be fun. It's not really needed, these are just heart pieces, but whatever. Come on. How many more? There we go. We capped, baby. We capped. And then Ash, is it the final day that we go in there? It's the final day, right? At 10? Or the final night, I guess. 10 p.m. Afraid so, pal? Ah, that's easy. We got Sun Song, dude. We chillin'. Maximum chilling. See? Easy. Easy peasy. All right, here we go. Easy as that, huh? Easy as that. And now we make the moon crash. I just gotta wait a little bit. While we're waiting for it to be 10, I'm gonna go pee. Right back. Okay. That wasn't fast enough. I mean, that was too fast. My bad. Oh, I forgot to do this thing. Let me see. Boom.
Hello there.
Oh shit, is that Tyler? Oh shit, is that Jay? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? How you doing today, brother? Missed out on the U.S. presidential debate, man. Shit was funny. An absolute shit show. Alright, it's almost 10. I was lurking. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. Yeah, we can actually do that now. There we go. Oh. Come on, almost there. Like watching paint dry. Just want to say I'm upset with the people I work with. Why is that, dude? But why, dude? Apparently I'm hated by a lot of my coworkers, and a shift lead still wants to get me fired. That's weird. Why, man? What's the problem, dude? What should I sell him? I'll sell him a magic bean. Ooh, I'll sell him bombs. Can't sell that here. Okay, what about a magic bean? Oh, you can't sell that here either. What can you sell here, dude? I can pawn off the ocean title deeds since I have to do the Song of Time anyway. Nope. He doesn't want shit from me. Bitch. No fucking clue as far as the shift lead. My coworkers who hate me can all screw off for all I care. So freaking hurts. I mean, like, hey man, just you just don't worry about it, man. You know, if people don't like me, usually my attitude about it is like, hey, fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Because I've been judged and bullied my whole life. Yeah, you just gotta like yeah, you just gotta like not care about what people think, dude. That's it. Especially like, here's the thing, dude. Like, any of these people that like that don't like you, do they like text you or call you? No? Okay, well then they don't know you well enough for you to care about their opinion. It's a good rule of thumb to live by. I think we're good. Like that? Well, there you go. It's starting, guys. It's time for us to go back in time again. Damn it, it means I have to do the deeds. I have to do the title deeds over again. Fuck. I fudged up. Opinions are like pee. Everyone has them. Yeah, it's not adding to your life. No one's opinion matters but your own. Yeah. Well, it's like other people's opinions matter to me, right? It's like, you know, my very close friends' opinions matter to me. My family's opinion well, a lot of my family's opinions matter to me, right? Because they know me very well, right? But yeah, the rest of them, nah, dude. Fuck 'em. You know? We have to go back. We have to go back. Let's see. And the people that love you will love you regardless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that described not everyone has healthy or loving opinions. Well, yeah. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm making a generalization, right? Like I don't mean like I don't mean toxic family members or stuff like that, right? Like, I'm talking about family members that actually like care, you know, or like a best friend that'll care or something, you know. Okay, do that. It means people with loving intentions. Well, that's why I said, like, you know, for the most part, family. And then for the minority part, I don't mean family, is what the other side of that is. You know? Family isn't true for everyone, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. But that's why I also meant, or that's why I also said, like, close friends. You know, people got those. Most people do. Let me see. Let me see. A wee bit glitchy. I'll say that, trust me. Good. It's hard for me to do just because the judgment I got for people and how much it hurts my feelings. Well, Jay, yeah, that's something that like some people struggle with, and it's just something that like that some people just have to work on, man. Like, you know, it's like people, things that people say shouldn't be hurting your feelings unless unless you know that they actually care about you, right? But like people that don't care about you, nothing they're saying should be hurting your feelings, right? Because they don't care. There's always personal people judge because of their own insecurities. Sometimes judges have nothing to do with you. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty fair statement too. But you know, like I'm not trying to maybe this isn't the best way to word it or put it or whatever. But there's a certain perspective that you need to have so that like you understand that you shouldn't be letting your feelings get hurt for a lot of this stuff, right? If these people don't care about you, then their opinions shouldn't matter, you know, and it shouldn't hurt your feelings. The tone in the car now is wild and loud. I'm back. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, there's a time and a place to be like to be sensitive to stuff, and I think that like paying too much care to someone's opinion about you that doesn't actually care about you, it's not one of those times, you know. Know what I mean? Are we raiding? Yeah, we're raiding out, man. It's time. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow though. I had a fun stream today, guys. Thank you all for being here. Jess, Ash, Jay, Diz, Deezy, Mish, Too Drunk, Orochi. That's crap. You too, Jess. Have a great night. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for being here, Ash. As always. I had a lot of fun today, guys. Thank you very much. Sorry about the house side depression. No. See, that's the thing, man. Is it just like I understand it because like I used to let that happen to me, and I just I don't let it happen anymore, man. That's it. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you from my own experience where my own growth has got me out of that, you know. Safe your J, yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Good night.